You just do the energy for success and you'll blossom. And then whatever you want to contribute, whether it's your art or whether it's your architecture or whether it's your affability, whatever it is, you're going to find that you get to be you. And I think that's a great relief when you get to be your authentic self. What's really great about the number of tools that we brought back from China, which originally, remember, this entire program, when it was originated by Lao Tzu thousands of years ago, was just oral tradition. It wasn't even allowed to be written down at all. So if you were a student, you had to learn by just taking your own notes and passing a number of challenges that the grandmaster would put you through to see if you're even ready to learn the next level. So that's why this whole discipline, which is part of quantum physics, has been kept so private and just for the emperors and certain kung fu artists over the years. And then for me personally, the part that I really chime with, though, is the physical part. There's so many physical practices, over 150 different mudras and positions you can get in that allow you to just pull in the energy and let the matrix just disappear, and then pull it in and then disappear. And there's so many different small exercises that I have people do them outside their boardrooms when they have to do a negotiation, and they are successful before they have to make big decisions. So what's so great about this fourth modality, the fourth modality we've got, is called rapid transformational vibrational techniques. And what you just listen, and that in China is considered the fastest route to where you want to get in meditation, samadhi state, enlightenment state, because what happens is I guide you through that in whether it's a 15-minute or whether it's a 30-minute or even longer one. We have one for world peace that I think goes 45 minutes. You listen to that and you just close your eyes and I take you on a wonderful passageway up the mountain of all the different vibrations that you need to get through to be able to have your body fully open and centered in the energy that Mother Nature, God, however you want to interpret this whole wonderful thing going on here. So if you're interested in getting like back online right away and you're at your desk and you've had a normal day of ups and downs and you want to get fired up and be ready to go fresh as a daisy, one of the practices that really works really cool is without anybody even watching you, you can put your fingers and hands together like this in front of you and just rotate your wrists like this in one direction and then rotate it back in the other direction. But the goal is to actually have the wrists take on a life of their own. And that's what's so cool. The energy gets so strong in you that you don't have to do it. It does it for you, which is what I'm of the strong belief is the way this whole planet's set up, is that it's actually a beneficial planet set up for you to use all the energy so that you can get stronger every minute. You don't have to take on positions of saying, I'm going to get weaker or that I'm going to have a down day. So look, here's and then after a while, you can go very fast or you can go back and forth. And once you do it, you'll see your shoulders relax, your necks relax. If everybody would try it, they'll see that it's very, very easy in front of you. Shoulders are relaxed, abdomen is firm, so you're just relaxed, your neck is relaxed. And then that's less than a minute. Shake it out and then go notice it's hard not to smile afterwards because you're feeling good. So yeah, that smile of confidence. Want to get started with energy for success, and I recommend you do that. You deserve it. Is that it isn't a difficult pathway. It's all set up for you. All you have to do is either watch a video and absorb the vibrations and get the information that's there that's also very useful, or listen to an audio for 15, 20 minutes, or close your eyes and do one of the guided breathing visualizations, which does it for you, all the processes that you'd like to accomplish with meditation. And then you can still go on and meditate, but you can also still go on and play golf afterward. All of these practices, including the physical practices, we have recorded for you. And all you have to do is subscribe and pick what you want according to whether you want to go financially successful, whether you want to get physically stronger and younger, whether you want to open the Einstein part of your brain and become really, really, really able to just function all the time, sharp as a tack, and whether you'd like to be like really creative. we have a choice for each one of those different, attitudes, moods, emotions, goals that we all have, detailed steps that allows you to go from beginning, intermediate, and even advanced, if you want to really get involved in doing all kinds of significant, powerful things that most people would consider. You have maybe one shot in life, and what we've noticed with Energy for Success, we have people that have one job, then they take on a side hustle now that they've got more energy, and then they end up taking on a third job, and then they create something, and then they become famous on Amazon or famous on something else, because they've actually made a contribution. And it's so great that you can now see yourself as a person who's not just a working drone in a big society. Humanity is stuck, and all they can do is get into big arguments and either get down on somebody else or get down on themselves. You've got to recognize that you can make it, one, with the energy practices right away, but also you can bring people along with you so you don't have an isolated life. You can bring your spouse, your colleagues, you can have a team experience, which is much more healthy. And it's hard to play football or basketball or any other sport without a team. So let's have the team of humanity join you again, like when you were a little kid, and regain that as an adult. And it doesn't matter what your age group is, the usage of all the different, whether it's the video, the physical practices, the audio, or the meditative practices, they're all set up for you just to pick what you want. They become isolated from other people because they say, well, we do this and you don't do this. Nobody has to do what you're doing. You just do the Energy for Success and you'll blossom. And then whatever you want to contribute, whether it's your art or whether it's your architecture or whether it's your affability, whatever it is, you're going to find that you get to be you. And I think that's a great relief. When you get to be your authentic self, you feel more stable, and you don't eat so much sugar anymore, and you don't rush around anymore because you've got more steady experience that life is working out for you. It's not some conflict that you don't know how to handle it. And that's what I really think everybody deserves as their birthright. And that's why I want people to really take advantage, invest in themselves, and get the practices from Energy for Success and start working with them. And I can't imagine anybody within, 30, 60, 90 days who doesn't have, because we've gotten so many testimonials over the years that they're not going to write in and say, wow, this really does work. I wish I knew about it earlier, which is what I hear every day. There is a kind of tea that we have for people. It's called dragon tea. And the benefit of this tea is that it actually has a energetic frequency associated with it that will allow you not only to enjoy the taste, but you're going to feel better without any added special supplements or drugs. It's just the tea. But what we've done to put it through a process, which I was trained in while I was in China, to actually take food items, take tea items, and have them bring out their full brilliance of not only flavor, but also the health-giving capacity that, as you know, tea has been known for thousands of years, that if you drink more tea, especially certain kinds of tea, your body improves. And with this tea, we have people all the time going, God, this tea is great. Can I reorder some more? The tea is, you just put it in the hot water, and you can actually put more hot water in after you drink it down, because it has a continuing blossoming effect in the cup. What's the Ascended Masters program? People have asked me about that quite a bit. It's a program for those people that really genuinely want to take life on and be successful, not only in just one thing, like people said, oh, just be useful at one thing. You can be successful at many, many, many things. So when you become a master at multiple things, that's what this program is to set you up for. So you want to be a master at your off work, whatever it is, whether you're building your basement for your family or whether you're playing golf. You want to be a master at being a great dad, a great brother, a great son, so that you have great communication with people, and you get the juice that's so wonderful when people love each other. So the Ascended Masters is one where you get to be mastery in multiple different arenas, not just specifically relationship or not just specifically your physical health. You get to pick each one of those and get work done on all of them. So you're ascending in all of them at one time.